as you can tell, I'm happy. I went to all 3 appointments, and let's start with the first one. So the orientation and mobility with Jeff. It was awesome. And I have one of these guys now. And to be completely honest, the first few minutes when I went downstairs and he handed me this white cane, I was kind of embarrassed because, as you know, like with Stargardts, people don't really know that you have a visual impairment unless you tell them. So I kind of felt like doing this training right in front of my building was kind of like walking around with a stamp on my forehead that says like, hey, I'm visually impaired. And it kind of is, but I quickly learned the benefits of that. So I got on the bus, and the bus driver said to me, "What stop are you getting off on?" That experience alone made the entire day worthwhile. And it kind of caught me off guard. I was just like, 58th Street. And I just kind of like smiled, and I felt so happy, like I almost started to cry. But, you know, tears of joy. That was awesome, because without this white cane, no one really extends any extra help towards you, because you don't look like you need help. So why help someone who doesn't look like they need help? Unfortunately, like, that's how society thinks sometimes. But yeah, so I did the training and, well, started the training. There's still a few more sessions. And, but the things that I loved about it was the assistance on the bus, and then also, I was eager to take it into the cafe and see how my experience would be ordering food or trying to just, you know, learn what my options are with the white cane as opposed to without it, when you try to figure out, you know, I'm kind of tired of ordering the same old thing that I know how it tastes just because I can't see the menu and I don't think anyone wants to read the menu to me. When you have the white cane, people just tend to be a lot nicer. People let me on the bus first. They asked me, oh, that's another thing. This thing is like all around a golden ticket, because not only does it have people help you more, but it also helps you. It gave me a lot of confidence in order to ask questions while I was out. So let me put it down because I'm just waving it around. I was in the city, and I usually take the express bus on 59th Street or 58th, but this time I was on 72nd, so I didn't know exactly where the bus was, and I had the cane out. I wasn't exactly using it left to right to guide my steps because I felt pretty comfortable walking, but I was holding it for identification purposes, and I wasn't as afraid to ask someone, like, hey, excuse me, what street am I on right now? And when I did that, I asked the man, and he told me the street. And then the next question was something I'd never heard before. It was, can I help you with anything else? And it just felt so good. And I was like, you know, no, thank you. No, actually, no, I did. I said, well, I'm looking for the BXM7. It's supposed to be on Madison and 71st. And then we walked a few more steps, and then we found the bus stop. And that was awesome. To compare having the cane and not having the cane, once I got at the bus stop, I kind of folded it up and put it in my bag because I'm thinking, okay, it's a straight shot from here. I know how to get home. I don't need any more help. But the difference between the 71st Street stop and the 58th Street stop is that multiple express buses come on the 71st Street. So on the 58th Street, when the bus comes, I know it's my bus. It's the only one that stops there. So a bus came, and I asked the woman in front of me, now remind you that the white cane's in my bag. So here I am, normal person, no visual impairment, right? Or so it seems. I asked her, is that the BXM7 bus? And she said something really low, so I couldn't hear her. So I was like, it is? And I was like, oh, is that the BXM7 bus? And she goes, it's the BXM9. And she points at it, like look at it. Like, kind of like, she might as well have said duh after. And then I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I went in my bag, and since I noticed that there were multiple buses coming, I pulled the white cane back out, and I didn't actually unfold it. I just kind of left it like this and held it in my hands. And then I noticed that she must have looked, sorry, phone call. She must have looked over and noticed that I was holding the white cane, and then all of a sudden she got way more friendly. And the next bus comes up, and then she says to me, "That's the BXM-10." She said, "I'm getting on the BXM-7 too, so I'll let you know when that bus is here." And I was like, "Wow, thank you so much." So then the next bus comes, and she says, "This is a BXM-7, but it's really, really crowded. I see another bus coming just 2 blocks up the street, and I think that bus will be a little more empty. I'm gonna wait for that one. I don't know if you want to wait also." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It was so helpful." Oh, golden ticket. So that was a good experience. Don't be afraid. If someone suggests having this, you don't have to feel like you're completely blind to need it. There's benefits of having the white cane even as a person with low vision, with complicated vision. Try it. You don't have to use it 24/7. You can put it in your bag, and you can pull it out when you need help. You can pull it out when it gets dark. If you walk into a dim cafe, you can feel when there's a step down. I mean, there's times when this will come in handy, and I've learned that in the 6 hours that I've had it. My next appointment was the low vision exam with Dr. Rosenthal, who I absolutely adore. I love him to death. We chatted, and basically my vision has gotten a little bit worse. I last spoke to you guys, I was at about 2400, but I hadn't been to the doctor in like over a year. Today, I think we're about, he said I'm at about 2800 now. So the magnifiers were starting to be a little less helpful, but I have my favorite device, the CCTV. The one that you guys know that I love. This one here. I do love this one. So we're going to try and get me one. Oh my god, I'm missing a button. We're going to try and get me one that's a little bit larger, maybe about this big. Just cover more ground. And the appointment that I had after that was with rehab with Lily. She's awesome. And when I was there, I got this cool new watch. And it talks. The other one, the face broke on it, but this one works.
7:19 p.m.
See, that's pretty awesome. And I got a new mirror. It is normal on this side, and it's 12 times on this side. Rawr. So I like that. Maybe it'll help me with my eyebrows, maybe not, I don't know. I have this obnoxious light on because it's now nighttime and my room lamp is really dim, so you wouldn't have been able to see me. I also got from them this awesome large print notepad, so I can write large and see it. And ordered a couple more things too. Oh, the little buttons that go on around the kitchen. I got like a multi-pack, so some of them will be clear or black or luminescent orange. That'll be awesome. And I guess the only other thing that I would want to say to you guys is, you know, you might have anxiety over what is to come. Try to embrace the fact that we are on a bit of a roller coaster here with our eyesight. Things change from day to day. Your mood changes, your feelings changes, but just try to be fluid and flow with it and take things little by little, step by step. And in everything that you do, just find that one small thing that makes it all worthwhile. And for me, it was the bus driver asking me what stop I was getting off. That's not going to happen every single time, but it happened today, and it made me really happy. So I'm going to ride that happiness out for the rest of the evening. And, yeah, see with your heart and soul. Be here.